A person borrows $8,000 at 1.6 per month, compound interest, and repays the loan and interest over 4 years by equal monthly installments. Be careful, n is not equal to if it's monthly. Oh, close. 4 times 12, right? 48 months, you mean. I think you were thinking of rate when you said divide by 12. Calculate the amount of each installment. Okay, so let's see, Nikki, if this makes sense. A1, the amount I have after the first month, now, not first year, first month, this will be 8,000, 1.016. I don't want to get that wrong. It should be. So because 1,000 it grew, and then what did you do at the end of that month? What must you do? What will the bank tell you must do for us? You're going to pay back something. So you're going to, let's call it capital R. Are you happy with that letter? You can M, N, G, whatever, it doesn't matter. R for repayment, I think. A2. What happens in A2? Well, wouldn't A2 be if I had an A1? And then it's going to grow. And then I'm going to repay back some money. True? What's A1? That whole first bracket is A1. And make sense? A3 would be what?
A2 plus
A2, it grows. Back some money. A2 is this monster. I don't like to rewrite them. All I do for myself, in my head, I go, if that's A2, and I'll multiply them by this, I make my eyes do this. This times this. This times this. This times this. Then it's done. Do you get what I mean? It just saves me rewriting it all again. Here we go. 8,000, 1.03 minus R, 1.016 squared minus R, 1.016 minus R. Anyways, you'll know if you're doing it right because you can see it starts to decrease. True? Okay. Okay. Next line. Same thing as before. We want to be more increasing rather than decreasing. Now, this 8,000 is not going to be part of your series. It can't be because it doesn't even have an R or anything. So that's just leave it. You leave that. That does to you. Minus. We'll factorize what's common from all three. R only. There's no bracket. So just R, and then 1 plus 1.016 plus 0.16 squared. Okay, I'm almost there. Calculate the amount of each installment. So that just means find R, which we know is every question. Like you just got to find R. So that's fine. A48. Okay, can you give me the formula for it? Try to compare A3 to what we've just written and try to do A48. Let me give it a shot. A3 was there. Now you're trying to do A48. Try to follow exactly the same, just change your powers, I guess. Do you want to try? 8,000, try. 8,000, 1.016.
3.
Well, if it was 3 here, this was a 3. So if this is 48, you're going to say 48. Minus 1 plus, what's my last term going to be? Power of what?
27.
Yeah, think of it like threes. A3, your last term was 2. So if it's 48, it's going to end at 47. So far, so good? Does this look familiar now again? There's a series in there, isn't it? AR 1 over R. Okay, so let me just finish that bit off. Minus R, A, R. How many terms do we have? Starting from here, going all the way to here. How many terms is that? So this would have been 1.
Oh, plus the 1. Oh,
Yeah, right, because this is 0, technically, there's going to be always a plus 1. I guess that's how I sometimes see it if I needed to. How many terms would you have said here? 3 terms, right? Even though it's a 2. So always try to refer back to the one before. 47, I'm just going to add 1. But don't memorize, because the problem is sometimes I'm going to delete that. I just deleted the 1. How many, what's n now?
47.
Now it's 47. But then this would have not been 2 terms. So it's important to know that. Like I don't memorize, I prefer just understand. Just understand it. 48 minus 1 over R minus 1. Okay. Now what should the amount be, Nikki? After 48, what should the amount be equal to after 48 months? Wait, what are we trying to do again? Remember? What have you done? What did you go and do? You went to, yeah, you went to the bank, you borrowed some money. After 48 months, interest, and they want their money back. So what should the amount always be equal to? 0, because you're paying it off. 0. And then you can see you're just solving for R. Now, to not complicate things, please, I'm just going to rewrite this as letters. So 0 equals A minus R B. Just wait, just listen to me. Can you guys see that if I plus the RB, it's going to look like this. And then I'm going to divide, which means I get R equals A over. Now, who's confused about me doing that? Nobody? Yes? All I'm saying is, if this was A, this was B, all you're always going to do when you're finding R is just this number, So instead of me showing you the actual math, are annoying, why don't you think of it like the just done it? 0 equals, imagine this is A, imagine this is B, and then just rearrange, you're always going to get A, so it's going to look like this. 8,000, but look how messy this looks. So that's why I don't like to write it. Over, you get me? This is horrible. You're never going to see me like that. I just plug that into my calculator. You get what I mean by that now? A over B? Maybe you can just see it even without the A and B. Can you see if I'm solving for R, it's just going to be this number divided by this number? Can you see that? No? Yeah. This is what you're missing. 0 equals 3 minus 2x. How do you solve for x? then that's all I'm doing. This is a 3. This is your 3. This is your 2. So find R, always going to be 3 divided by 2. That's what I'm writing here. It's always this number divided by this number. So I'm just going to plug it into my calculator. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to need to write the thing.
Because I can tell you now, if anyone's been able to get the final answer out, then does that make sense? So you can't fudge it, is what I'm saying. Like if you're working out exactly like I've written, you already know what you're doing. Okay. Whoa. All right. The way I put this in my calculator, I actually put the B in first. So I work out what that is. That's just me. You can do whatever you like. Then I do 8,000, 1.16, 48 divided by answer. $240 and 5 cents.